That was really a pretty good stop by Shaq right there. But you know what I think happens? Bobby thinks he's going to get fouled, and I think he hurries his shot sometimes in the fourth quarter.
Here's Barkley. Can't add to the 2-point lead. Lakers come back looking for the tie or the lead with a 3.
That's where you got to
Into Shaq, immediately fouled by Carr, who gets much the worst of it as he stumbles away. It looked like he caught an elbow right at the point of his shoulder.
Now I'm going to talk. This is a big man here, Antoine Carr. Okay, that's a big man. And when he's up against Shaq, he looks like a little guy. Look at Shaq inside her, just buries him. You can't just right there, and you can see just the power in Shaquille O'Neal. That didn't look like that was anything major. It almost paralyzed his right arm.
Look at the arms on Antoine Carr. He looks like a weightlifter, but again, he's a relative featherweight against Shaq.
You just see the power of that man. Now Olajuwon back in there, so they can't foul. Will they double team? And if they do, does that free up three-point shooting?
They'll take it right at him. It only makes sense. It's Shaq, and there it is.
Way too slow on the help, though. Rudy T's got to get his guys back in there right now. Shaq will just back him down to the basket and score.
Tied at 85. Barkley, nice move with the left hand.
See, no three-point shooting there that time because no double coverage, and Barkley just punished Horry inside.
19 for Charles. Shaq, Olajuwon left alone with him for the moment. He takes it inside, and Olajuwon can only do so much. His next foul ends his day.
Well, the Rockets got a problem here right now. They can't keep giving up layups. They've got to do something defensively to get that ball out of his hands.
Olajuwon tries to answer, and does.
Maybe they think you're just going to outscore him. I don't know. Somebody's got to stop somebody here.
19 for Olajuwon. Shaq has 24. Fisher, open 3.
That's trust. That's trusting your teammate. Derek Fisher out of the double team. He buries the 3. So the quandary that the Rockets are in now, if we don't double, we got a one-on-one. If we do, we got a confident three-point shooting team.
A big 16 from Derek Fisher today. Olajuwon way short with the turnaround. Bryant has the rebound. Rice on the wing. Inside the shot. You want to talk about teamwork? Here's Rice, who is sizzling the last few games. Had every right to take that open shot, but instead was looking for Shaq, and there's no higher percentage than an O'Neal dunk.
At the 6:34 mark, the Lakers were down by 2. They could have fragmented, tried to do it alone. No double team. Shaq lays the ball in the basket. Mobley comes down the next time and double teams. He said, my teammate is open. Derek Fisher, you got to make that shot for me. And he knocks the 3 in. And then moments ago, Glenn Rice, who's been on fire all day long, Kobe the unselfish play. Rice says, no, my teammate's got a better one, and the dunk. And that is team basketball. That's how you win, and that's how everybody's involved. And for Shaq, he didn't force anything early. 2 points in the first quarter, but look how steady he's been. 8 in the fourth, 26 for the game. Very, very good, sound basketball.
They're just about raising the roof here at the Forum, but it's still only a 3-point game. Barkley makes it 1, and there's a whistle on top of it. Houston will have a chance to tie.
See, now they got a problem. You got Barkley on the low post. The three-point shot is in the game for them. Do you double-team Barkley and free up the three-point shooter? What you've got to do is stay down on Barkley. He comes in with the pump fake and then up and under, and there's no help on that side of the floor. We could be in for a terrific finish here. The team with the ball last might win this game.
Barkley's got 22, and it's even at 92. Again, they look for Shaq, and this time it's Barkley who hugs him for the quick foul. Tonight, following the game, Dateline at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, followed by the NBC movie based on the true story of a killer on a father's mission of justice that spanned 2 continents. Hunt for the Unicorn Killer later tonight on NBC. That one's long, one more coming. %54% for the year. Actually his best in a few years. But not good enough. Not good enough so that other teams won't pursue the strategy that Houston has pursued in this fourth quarter, and he misses them both.
See, Charles Barkley's got 2 fouls. They'll put him on him now. He's got 2 or 3 fouls he can waste. So look for Barkley to guard Shaquille O'Neal and take those fouls every time down the floor he gets a chance.
And Dick Bavetta says, hold on. There's a foul on J.R. Reed. That'll be 4 on him.
That's also the 4th team foul. So the next foul, the Rockets will shoot free throws. The Lakers already are. Will this become a foul shooting contest? And remember, Bob, you talked about the Laker free throw shooting woes, where they are in the league, one of the bottom teams.
Here's Barkley. It spins out. L.A. looks for the lead. Fisher fakes the 3, drives to the hole, throws it up on the run, and there's a foul.
How about the confidence in Derek Fisher? We got a tie game here, game 1 of the playoffs. 3 minutes to go in the game. He just puts his head down and lowers it and goes to the basket. That's what happens when you're involved throughout the game and you've gotten good shots and you're playing well. 16 points, you see, he shot the ball very, very well, so he's a confident player right now.
76% free throw shooter. Really, it's Shaq's poor free throw shooting, as Derek Harper, the veteran, applauds from the bench as his one-time understudy. Derek Fisher is carrying the load now. It's the disproportionate number of free throws taken by Shaq that makes the Lakers a poor free throw shooting team. The rest of the guys who get a lot of time are all pretty good or better than that.
That's why I think you'll see Barkley over on Shaq the last couple minutes of just taking fouls. Lakers need to stop here. They need to give themselves some cushion.
Inside 3 minutes. Barkley wide open. Thought about it twice and hit it.
That was a great set play. A lot of movement, back picking, and Shaq got caught on a back pick that time by Olajuwon, and Barkley was free.
At age 36, still a potentially great playoff performer. Fisher for 3. Just short. Rebound Olajuwon. Now Houston can take the lead. Mack drives it into the lane, confronted by O'Neal, who fouled him. And that's 4 on Shaq.
The movement on this play gets Charles Barkley. Just watch Barkley now. Shaquille is going to be in the play. Watch the back pick. Actually, Shaq just sort of loses sight of him, worrying about Olajuwon. I thought it was a back pick the first time I saw the play, and Barkley was so wide open. He almost had too much time to take the shot, Bob. Those are the hardest ones to make when you're that open.
Sam Mack, 82% at the line. 2:18 left. This is for the lead. Now Olajuwon is going to go out, at least for a moment, and Carr comes in because obviously the Lakers will have the ball.
Obviously, you want to be able to protect the fouls on Olajuwon. You go offense, defense now. You tell Antoine Carr if he gets deep, fouling.
Got them both.
See what you also do, too, Bob, you use your timeouts here. If you stop them, maybe you take a timeout and get Olajuwon back for offense. So this is where you use your timeouts judiciously to get your offense, defense on the floor.
Houston has 3 and a 20 left. The Lakers have 3 full timeouts, no 20. Shaq, the hook. It's long, and he doesn't get the bounce. Pippen brings it out of the backcourt. We move inside 2 minutes. Barkley, the reverse. He was fouled by Reed, who pleads his case to no avail. That's 5.
When we talked about the open of the game, we said they had nobody guard Barkley. That's where they miss an Eldon Campbell, a guy who's got some size. J.R. Reed not big enough. Robert Horry not strong enough. Single coverage, Barkley will get the shots. Double coverage, then you worry about the three-point shooting. That's why it's so important for the Rockets to shoot the perimeter shot.
Barkley, 72%. In the game a couple of weeks ago in Houston, Rambis wanted Bryant to leave Scottie Pippen and double down on Barkley. And Bryant sort of disrespected his coach, said, no, I don't want to do it because Barkley's effective passing out of the double team. And Rambis, after urging him to do it a few times, finally excused himself from the huddle. The coach walked away, shook his head, and said, look, whatever you want to do. And Bryant kind of smirked at Rambis, and everyone thought that was a low point, all things considered. But from there, they've gotten it together and become a different team in the last couple of weeks.
Well, that was a big free throw that Charles missed. Instead of a 4-point lead, it's only 3. It means one possession ties you.
Sam Mack picks up that foul. Both teams are in the penalty. This is Olajuwon's reaction on the bench as Barkley misses the second of 2.
Well, he knows. Hakeem has been around long enough to know that a 4-point lead is 2 possessions, a 3 only 1. That's how important that free throw was.
The Lakers take a full timeout with 1:31 to play in the fourth. Kobe Bryant is at the line. 1:31 remaining.
You know, Bob, it's interesting as we watch Kobe take this free throw. The game we watched yesterday, Miami, New York, these were 2 teams built on defense. These 2 teams really depend on offense. Look what their records are. 18-2 when they score 119-5. Both of them under 500. If Kobe knocks this in, we're going to have a 97-96 score. Maybe the first team to 100 might win today, but that has been a real barometer for these teams' success this year. 15 points for Bryant. I'm surprised Olajuwon's not on the floor. They need him here for offense.
Fisher reaching in to take it away, and then Mobley trying to take it back, commits the foul. Both teams in the penalty. Fisher will shoot.
See Mobley here start to make the pass, and then he tried to pull it back as Mack cut across the middle instead of popping out. That's rookie experience or inexperience right there. Mobley upset, but after that play was over, both Pippen and Barkley walked over. Keep your head up. We need you to finish this game. But I'm a little bit surprised that Rudy T has not put Olajuwon back in the game here. They need his offense.
He remains seated as Fisher, a 76% free throw shooter, ties the game. And then gives the Lakers the lead. Houston asks for time. They're trying to wrest the home court advantage in this best-of-5 away from the Lakers in the opener. They trail by 1 with 1:17 left. Back after these messages from your local station. This is the NBA on NBC.
And now Olajuwon is back on the floor for this possession. I think it's vital. Interesting enough, Mobley's still handling the basketball rather than Scottie Pippen.
Clock ticking down toward a minute. Here's Olajuwon. Read on him. Spins past him and scores. Plus the foul.
That's a touch foul. You give up a 3-point play opportunity. You've got the odd point in your favor. The last thing you want to do. Question is, why is J.R. Reed guarding Olajuwon rather than Shaquille O'Neal? Basically knows he can turn and score against him. This has been a game of some odd matchups late in this ball game.
Well, Reed won't guard him anymore. He's fouled out. Now Hakeem, 72% at the line. Robert Horry comes in as Reed leaves.
Free throw so vitally important here. This free throw gives you a 2-point lead and protects that only a 3 would give the Lakers a lead. Remember, Barkley missed 1 of 2.
Hakeem's got it.
First team to 100 is the Rockets. Interesting what the Lakers do now. Derek Fisher, 7 points in the 4th quarter. Kobe Bryant, none. Glenn Rice, 1 hoop.
Here's Rice. Can't rectify that situation. He'd been completely on fire, and he shoots an air ball with the game on the line.
All right, now, Rockets have the ball, Bob. They have a 2-point lead. See, if they go back to Olajuwon, this time I think Shaq is going to have to play him. He's only got 4 fouls. They got Horry playing him now. That's another mismatch. He can score against this if he just takes his time.
8 seconds to shoot. It's Olajuwon. Overshot it. Air ball grabbed by Shaq, who immediately is grabbed by Barkley. Well, this strategy makes perfect sense for Houston. They're going to send Shaq to the line immediately following the game in most parts of the country. Dateline NBC, then the movie The Hunt for the Unicorn Killer. In this game, O'Neal at the line is 4 of 12. 54% for the season, but 4 of 12 even worse in this game.
Well, how often do you see somebody foul at 29 seconds up 2? That's where the free throw shooting comes in. Barkley took the smart foul there, realizing maybe he's going to split a pair here. Now there's a 4.4-second differential. The Lakers foul, or do they try to guard it out and get the rebound? I mean, this is now where strategy comes in.
Shaq manages to make it a 1-point game. Here's Sam Mack. I think you play straight-up defense. Barkley. A little contact with Horry.
And Sam Mack's not a good ball handler now. They got to watch this with him.
Pippen up top. Falls down. Ball loose. Fisher dives for it. Great play and calls for timeout. Fisher, who has played a marvelous game, turns in a huge play here.
Scottie Pippen on the drive looks like he just lost his balance, and when he did the loose ball and extra possession, how many times we talk about it in playoff games? The good defense that time by Kobe. Looks like Scottie's leg just buckled there, and look at Fisher come from nowhere, dive on the floor, and get the timeout. These are game-winning kind of plays for your team. Look at Fisher give up his body for his team.
Seven seconds and change to decide it.
Where will they go? Critical time, big playoff game to keep the home court advantage.
Glenn Rice with 29 points on 12 of 17. Hasn't scored since he made the first basket of the fourth quarter. Horry's going to throw it in. Barkley's on him. O'Neal, Rice, Horry, Fisher, and Bryant. 7.6 seconds. Into Kobe. Off the dribble. There's contact and a block. The foul is on Mack, and it will send Bryant to the line. He's an 84% free throw shooter.
It looked like Sam Mack stumbled, and then Kobe tripped over him. Let's watch as they run this play. Sam Mack runs out. Watch if he stumbles. There he sort of falls down and sticks his leg out. That's a good call. Mack was going down and sort of got him with his leg, and you see the emotion in this game and the importance of foul shooting. Kobe with a chance to give his team a 1-point lead if he makes them both. Still a lot of time at 5.3 seconds to go.
He's made all 4 he's tried today. That ties it.
That's the hardest one to make. The one that ties it.
For the lead. Houston takes time. They still have 1 full timeout and a 20 remaining. The Lakers have 1 timeout left to them. We're coming back. Olajuwon has scored 22. Barkley has 25. Pippen, an overlooked good all-round game. 14 points, 8 assists, 10 rebounds.
The amazing thing, Bob, in the next 5 seconds, one of these teams is going to be very excited, and the other one's going to be heartbroken over an opportunity that might have gotten away.
Don't forget about Sam Mack. If they leave him unattended, he is a stone-cold shooter. Pippen's going to throw it in.
Watch Olajuwon popping down toward that baseline area off the screen looking for a quick shot.
The Lakers take the delay of game, predictably. Now here we go. Pippen into Mobley. They got to hurry. 4 seconds. Mobley on the move to the basket. Lost it. There's the horn. Ball game. This is not what Houston had in mind as a first option.
How about the confidence they have in Cuttino Mobley? Here's a rookie playing his first playoff game. The ball is in his hands to make a play. He turns the corner. What was the knock on Shaq all year long? He won't play screen roll. This time he did, and it gave his team the win with a great block.
From behind, the clean